Eric Trump, son of the President of the United States, has made a statement that could send shockwaves through the crypto market. He has confirmed that the altcoin season, the long-anticipated period of explosive growth for alternative cryptocurrencies, has begun. This isn't just speculation from an influencer or a market analyst. This is a direct comment from someone at the center of the political and economic landscape in the US, and it comes at a time when market conditions are aligning for a significant move. The crypto market is showing strong signs of recovery. XRP is trading around $3.28, up over 4.6% on the day. Ethereum has surged more than 8% to reach $4,600. Cardano is up nearly 9%, and Chainlink has posted gains close to 11%. Stellar Lumens is rising over 5%, and Hedera is also climbing. What's particularly notable is that many of these are utility-driven altcoins, projects with real-world use cases, not just speculative hype, and they're moving up in market capitalization rankings. This signals that the rally may be driven by genuine adoption potential rather than purely by trading momentum. In parallel with this price action, there are significant policy and macroeconomic developments unfolding. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has suggested that the Federal Reserve should consider a 50 basis point interest rate cut in September. Such a cut would be a major catalyst for risk assets like cryptocurrencies, potentially accelerating capital inflows into the market. Lower interest rates make borrowing cheaper, encourage investment in growth assets, and often trigger strong rallies in both stocks and crypto. If this cut happens, it could be the spark that pushes many altcoins, including XRP, toward new all-time highs. Adding more political intrigue, President Donald Trump has indicated that he is considering a major lawsuit against Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. There's growing speculation that Powell could be replaced, with Bessent himself being mentioned as a possible successor. A leadership change at the Fed, especially to someone perceived as more market-friendly, could have a profound impact on monetary policy and, by extension, the cryptocurrency market. While these political and macroeconomic shifts are important, XRP has its own fundamental developments that are strengthening its long-term case. Most notably, 20 million new Ripple dollars have just been minted on the XRP ledger. The Ripple dollar is positioned to be a tool for banks and financial institutions, bridging traditional finance and digital assets. The fact that more Ripple dollars are being issued suggests growing confidence and anticipated demand for its use in real-world financial systems. The more it is minted, the greater its potential integration in cross-border payments, settlement layers, and institutional liquidity operations. That on the regulatory front, the SEC case against Ripple is now officially closed. Paul Atkins, chairman of the SEC, has echoed Commissioner Hester Peirce's stance, stating that with the Ripple case resolved, the agency's focus should shift to building a clear regulatory framework for cryptocurrencies. This is a significant development because regulatory uncertainty has been one of the biggest barriers to widespread adoption of XRP in the United States. With clarity on the horizon, institutions that were previously hesitant may now move forward with plans to utilize Ripple's technology. Eric Trump's comments about the altcoin season add a layer of urgency to all of this. His acknowledgement of the trend, along with the growing institutional interest and favorable macroeconomic conditions, paints a picture of a market on the verge of substantial growth. Many altcoins have yet to break their previous all-time highs, which means there could be considerable upside ahead if momentum continues. XRP, in particular, is well-positioned to benefit with its strong utility case, established infrastructure, and now a clean regulatory slate. Ethereum's continued strength above $4,600 is another bullish indicator. Historically, when Ethereum rallies strongly, it often signals or coincides with an altcoin surge across the board. This dynamic, combined with XRP's potential to break past its $3.84 all-time high, creates a compelling setup. If rate cuts materialize, Fed leadership shifts, and institutional adoption accelerates, The months ahead could redefine the market. The combination of political signals, macroeconomic catalysts, regulatory clarity, and real-world adoption is rare. When all these elements align, they often precede transformational market moves. XRP is not just participating in this trend. It is emerging as one of the assets most likely to lead it. Investors, traders, and observers alike should be watching closely as events unfold, because the next phase of this cycle could move quickly and decisively.